Hey everyone, it's Heather here from Willy Willy Sheep and we're going for another Flosstube this week. I hope you're all well, so welcome back to anybody that's already watched any of my previous Flosstubes, and hello to anybody that's new. This week I'm going to do show you actually my pattern stash. So I have a few things. I was working on stuff during the week, but I don't have enough to show you any updates. So if I have weeks like that, I'm just going to maybe do something a wee bit different. But this week, as I say, I'm going to show you some of my pattern stash. There is no rhyme or reason to the way I'm going to show it. It's just how I've pulled it out of the folder. I have no great filing system. I have one plastic folder and they're all put into it. At the minute that plastic folder's at maximum, so I'm going to have to find something else to put them in. So before we get started, grab yourself a cuppa. I have mine here. And then we'll get started. As I say, no rhyme or reason to it. There was stuff whenever I was pulling it out and it was like, I didn't even know I had this. There's some things I've wrote them down. They're PDFs and stuff. I just don't have photographs for them that I can physically show you. So when I come to them or whatever, I'll try and get a photograph to put up. I know there's one I definitely don't have, but the rest I should be able to get something to show you and let you see, and hopefully you'll see something maybe you like. So we'll get started. I'll start, let me see. I do have just wee piles here, but I think I've only the one, what do you call it? Kit. I've just the one kit. It's a Bothy Threads New England Homes, and it's the fall one. I have the rest of them out, but this one's it's just a wee bit harder to get out. So that's it there. Lovely house. I'll show you the threads, but you can sort of see them there. That's the colours there. I had started that. I had only about 20 stitches done in it, and then it's on 14 count. Yeah, 14 count Ada. 14 count's too big for me now. I just don't like the way it looks. That's me, just my preference. I like 20, 18, and I'll do 16 as well, but I like 18 and 20's my go-to. So I'm actually going to buy more Ada for that one. And when I actually took it out, the Ada has it's nearly that white. It's blue. It's not white, so there must have been a bluish hue to it, which I didn't notice before. But I'll just be doing it in white, I would say, or yeah, I'll probably do it in white, where I'm just thinking I'll take white with the colour of the house. It probably would just blend into it. So that's that one. As I say, that's the only kit I have, as far as I know. Yep, no, that's it. I have a few of the magazines. So I have just cross stitch Halloween. I have that, and I was actually thinking to myself this last couple of nights, I just need something small to work on, just to have a nice quick finish, maybe over a couple of weeks or something, which is, I have nothing that I'm working on at the minute that can be like that. So I was thinking I must actually start looking through these magazines and picking stuff out to do, because when you're constantly working on big projects and not getting anything done, in my eyes, it can demotivate me a bit. So I thought, right, I'll have a wee look through my magazines and pick out something just smaller that I can maybe get done. I forgot I had this one. It's another just cross stitch. which one is, it's just summer of last year. So we have that one. Another Halloween one, this is actually 2022. So as you can see, I have all my labels done. So it's just a matter of going through and seeing what I've picked out. I set these down after looking at them, picking through them. I've set them down and I've never looked at them again, if I be honest. And you forget actually some of the lovely wee patterns that are in them. Also, I have the 2021 Christmas ornaments. So there's Christmas ornaments, there's bound to be any amount of wee small charts in this that can be done. And also, when it comes to my mind, Twin Peak Primitives are having a half price sale on, I think it's throughout their Etsy, their own website, and the special editions that they do. They're having a 50% sale off. So I was looking through it last night. As far as I know, it should be live now, and it's up to the 20th of April. So it must, where are we at? That's a week. So, and they had beautiful little smalls, which I might have to go after this and check out again. You do need a code, so check their Instagram. I'll put a link down below to them just in case, because the girls, they have lovely stuff on it. As I say, I was looking through it last night and I could have filled my basket. So that's that. As I say, that's the Christmas one. Right, on to just patterns now, charts. I sort of have them half pulled out. I don't want to end up pulling them all out and then not knowing what one goes into what bag, but I will start off. This is Mirabilia, and it is Gypsy Queen, of course, Nora Corbett. So that one is gorgeous. I just love the colours of her. And there's quite a bit of beading on her. I'm doing one at the minute. I can't remember the name of it. There's not that much beading on it, and I picked it because of that, because I've never done beading before. So I'll do the beading on it, see how I get on, and then we'll work our way up to that one. So that is that. We have then Mistletoe Manor. Mistletoe Manor by Blueberry Ridge Designs and Pansy Patch. So I think that one, most will have seen that from last year. It's beautiful. And the wee small as well. Like there's a small in that one too, so that, as I say, it's actually going through what I already have and then realising, you know, you have plenty of stuff that could be made into smalls anyway. So as I say, I'll just have to, this is nearly as much for my benefit as it is for yours to see it, because as I say, I pop them in there and then I completely forget about them. The next one, it's just a print out, but it is from Yasmin's Made with Love. I'm not sure is their name on it. All Hallows Eve it is. It's not the greatest of pictures I have, but if I can get one, I'll maybe pop it up there. So there's that one. I actually have fabric and all in mind for that, and I want to do it in navy, and it's on a pinkish purplish fabric I think I got. Yeah, but I just want to be able to go to a shop and actually physically pick out the navy that I want for it, because I have the colour in my mind. Well, that colour exists or not is another thing. Then we have Counting Puddles, Frolicking Foxes. That one was out last year, I think. That one's gorgeous. So we have that one there. Lovely autumny one. And actually going through this, I didn't realise, I know I was in the Artsy Housewives Patreon for a while, so I've quite a few of hers, and then I've bought quite a few, which I didn't actually even realise I had. So we'll have them. These are Patreon charts, so it's small gifts. This one, as I say, it's just printouts. So I'm going to do these, and then I think that's the end of my printouts. That, and then we have Sweetie, a lovely wee squirrel. So we have that. Take a drink. The next is Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, and a Santa's Patchwork Cloak. Again, I would say the majority of us have seen this one. It's lovely. I actually meant to start it last year and didn't get it started, but it's on the list. It's on the list. Okay, the next is Halloween Wreath. And it is by Le Petit Croix de Lucie. French isn't exactly up there, but it's lovely. There's actually, when you look at it, there doesn't seem to be, you know there's shading in it, but it doesn't look like there's an awful lot of colours in it. Like orange, yellow and black, you would say, grey. But because of the shading, there is quite a few colours there, which you don't realise. But I'd say once it's done, it'll be beautiful. My husband. I have a couple of Mill Hills. They aren't kits or anything, they were just ones I got off eBay. This one is Festival of Trees. And I actually was going to start that one, but I went to start it and realised I didn't have however many colours is needed on it. I'm not sure. Whatever it was, I didn't have all the colours and I ended up not starting it, and then I used the colours for other things, so that's why that one has never got going. But it is lovely, so I must. And another Mill Hill, this is Winter Holiday Collection, and it's Christmas Cardinal. Again, I love that wee one, but didn't actually realise the wings were separate, so I'm not sure what way, if I can work that or what way to work it, but it's cute. So it'll stay there. We'll see, we'll get it worked out some way, sometime. Then we have Cottage Garden Samplings, and it is Trick or Treat. Now this one's, does it say 22? Oh, again, I'm using my camera, so I'm not sure what, I'm hoping everything can be seen. So there's that one there. Again, what's it? It's done on 40 count seraphim. So yeah, I think that might. I'm actually doing that Mirabilia one on a lovely fabric. Can't remember what it is, but it's like a toffee colour, and that actually might be perfect for it as well. But I mind when I ordered that fabric, it took a wee while to get it, so I maybe need to be looking about it now if I wanted to start it. That one's lovely. As anybody knows me, Christmas, Halloween is number one and Christmas is number two when it comes to stitching. I don't really do spring or summer, although saying that, if you've seen last week's video, you know what I'm doing, like it's a sunflower house, so it could be classed as a spring summer pattern, but I don't usually, as I say, Halloween, Christmas is my main jam. Oh, this one's sticking. This one is from Crochet A Go Go. I think it's Christmas in the City. I'm going to go with that. My, I think is Italian is not up to scratch either, along with my French. So that one is gorgeous. This is, as far as I know, this is a series that she done. And when I was buying this, it was between the Halloween one and that. I think there's like a summer one, and there's all different. As I say, if I mind right, there's a lot of different cities or cityscapes in it. But I love that one. I think that was last year I got that one. It doesn't say when that one was out. And that's another thing too. There is toys on the shop, a banner saying toys, and she has done it in different languages as well, and Christmas is done in different languages, and it's all counted out and everything, so it's lovely, it's beautiful. I think I actually got that one off 123 Stitch. Sorry for the crinkling, I just want to put them back in because I know if I don't, it will end up never going back in. So that's that one. This one I'm going to blame Just Keep Cross Stitching, or Just Keep Stitching Pam from it, for I seen she done one of these and I just thought it was lovely, and I got it into the shop and it sold out. It sold out. But it is beautiful. It's hands-on designs, less Mondays, more beach. But it's beautiful. And again, another small that I could be doing, another two, well, another small. What size are they? 115 by 15 and 64 by 68. Like, I could be doing that. And I have blue fabric in there. Like, come on, Heather. So there's that. I tell you, I have more ideas now. I'm gonna have to go, I think, on I'm trying to actually buy threads to try and get it built up, but every time I do, I end up putting it towards a pattern, and I'm just constantly buying threads at the minute. But yeah, I should get threads for that one. That's nice. Now this one I showed last week. I'm not taking it out of the packet because the problem, I'm not sure if it's just this one or what, but the ink is coming off, it's rubbing off the photograph at the front, so I don't want to take it out. Hopefully you'll see it okay. It's Quaint Quakers number 3 Fall by Quaint Rose Needle Arts. It's a lot, but that's it there. It is beautiful, but just unfortunately the ink, I don't know, it mustn't have sealed properly when it was printed or whatever, but the pattern's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And again, another autumn one. It's gorgeous. It uses 2 Roxy floss. Classic Colourworks, you obviously have DMC conversion for it. I'm just checking here to see. Yeah, there's a full Roxy Floss conversion. I'm just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So you can have it in Classic Colourworks Gentle Arts, you can have a full DMC conversion or Roxy Floss conversion. So that's good. I've never tried anything other than DMC. Sorry, I tell a lie. Sulky. I'm using Sulky in one of them, which I do, I love it. But I've never tried any of the other ones. So let me know what you think of other flosses, other threads. You know, have you tried them? Are they nice to work with? Do they knot up a lot? Do they not knot up? Because I love working with DMC. It's easy got, but sometimes it's nice to try something new. This one is sort of 3M from left field, for it is a black work. I can't mind why. Was it? I'm not actually sure if it was free. It possibly was free, that was why. It's from Peppermint Purple and it is a black work heart. So with that. I don't know if we'll get round to that or not. Obviously there's colour in it. I'm just looking because I see the chart. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 different colours, so it's obviously all different coloured. But that's, I do like black work and I like looking at other people's black work. I'm just not sure if I have the patience at the minute to do black work. That's the problem. I'm the problem. That's it. Always have been. Take another drink. Oh, it's getting a bit cold. Right. The next one is from the Sampler Company, designed by Brenda Keys. Now, oh, I'm lifting. I mean, I am lifting more than what I need to be. This is an old pattern. Well, the only place I could have got it was eBay. So it is, it's actually a photograph on the front, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to see it okay. It is, what is it called? I'm not actually sure if there's a name for it, but that is it there, and it is gorgeous. And to be honest, I do keep forgetting I have this one, and I've had it for a number of years now. It was the border that really, that border is stunning. It really is stunning, and I hope you're seeing it. But it's like a blanket. It's almost like a blanket tapestry. And you have wee things through it. You have spinning wheels, cherries, there's birds. It looks like a dog, cat or something like that. And you have people at the bottom. It's one of those, the more you look at it, the more you see. There was loads of stuff come with it. I'll be honest, I haven't had this out as age. A Home and Family Sampler, that's what it's called. Home and Family Sampler. I got all this. This is... Oh no, that's okay, I can show that. But this, then you get a wee card of stitched by, and then the year it was stitched. You have the symbolism of sampler motifs. Oh, they're cats. Or it could be dogs. Sorry, I thought I'd seen a cat and I thought, alright, that was cats, but no, it actually lists everything. So samplers, their origin and development. There's like a full, there's full sheet. Hold on to see what's, I haven't. I'm going to be honest, I don't actually even know if I opened it at the time. They give you additional numbers and alphabets. There's a sheet on how to work it all out. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, that must, right. This must be in the original bag it come in. To avoid wear and tear. Keep your chart in this bag while working. There we go. It just shows you, I haven't, and then that's the chart. But it's so pretty too. It's so pretty because they've all these pictures on them. It's lovely. It's lovely. I say, I don't actually know now if I've ever actually take a drink every time I say actually. There we go. We'll be caffeinated for the day. I don't know if I've ever looked through that properly, or if I did, I've completely forgot about it. That might have to be very, very nearly next on my list. That is gorgeous. The more I look at it. Sorry, crinkle, crinkle. It's just ever so slightly too big for for what I'm putting it into, but I didn't know that other bag was there, so I'll maybe take it out and use the proper bag. That was a development. That's good. Good development. Right, next up is Halloween Mandala. And who is this by? Who is this by? The World in Stitches. I bought this one off Etsy. It's so colourful. And I just love it. Especially in a circle, it's lovely. And with all the little motifs, I think maybe personally, I'll find that as a bit of a win every time. I like whenever you can actually say, that bit's actually finished. It's finished. All the wee pumpkins. I did, if I mind right, I did start to get the threads for this together, and then ended up, I just took a day where I went through every pattern that was sitting and stuff. I went, look, I'm not going to start this today, tomorrow, or the next day, and I took the threads all out and bobbinated them, and then, as I say, they've just ended up being used in different patterns. But I must look at that one. That is nice. Any that I've bought off Etsy or off a website, stuff like that, I'll put a link if I can below. If it's still there, I'll at least it'll let you see it, so it will. If there's anything that you like. Barbara Designs, and it is Let It Snow. I think I got this one off eBay. There's little ticks here in the colours, and I don't think I put the ticks there, so for I was going to say I got it off 123 Stitch, but no, I think this one was eBay as well. 2013 this one is. I love Barbara Designs. I actually have one on the go at the minute. The only thing I'll have to say about it is there's quite a bit of changing threads through it, which sort of stops me. My camera just turned off there, so I don't actually know. I'm hoping that I got that one, so we'll go back. So we have that one there, as I was saying. Bothy threads, and that's some threads with it as well. Say off eBay, that one, as far as I remember. We're getting near the end. Almost. Next one is Scarlet House. Again, smalls that I forgot I had. Needlefuls. It is 5 little cushion patterns. So again, like there's two of those that are quite easily done. The other ones have a bit more stitching on them, but again, stuff I forgot I had, and I actually have all the threads for it, for I was counting when I was looking, and it was like, alright, I do have everything there, I just need fabric, which quite possibly, if I look through my tin, there'll be something there for it, so that might be a start. Next one, again this one is off eBay. I am not even going to try the name, for I know I'll butcher it. Haunted Garden. Oh. I just loved that one when I seen it. It's just all the wee ghosties and skulls and everything. It's beautiful. As I say, if I can find it, if it's still available, I'll pop it down. Again, it was another one that I must have started getting thread for and that finished. That is that. And then talking of Twin Peak Primitives earlier, I have a couple of theirs. So this is part of the Signs series and it is Autumn. Again, this will more than likely be still available on their website or their Etsy shop. So that's that one, gorgeous. If the people here have their own website, I'll be linking to it, because with myself, as in having opened a website, you want people to go to it, just fees and stuff, that's it. So as I say, but some of these will be available on Etsy as well. Oak Tree Lane Winter. I'm not sure if this was a freebie or not at the time. I'm not sure. And they do have a section on their website that has loads of freebies and they are so pretty. This isn't sponsored by Twin Peak Primitives, by the way. It's just they have some gorgeous, especially colonial style and old European style stuff, so that one is nice. And then this is last of my paper charts. Now this one is from 2022, it's right across the top of it, Heather. Kathy Barrick, The Moons of 2022. But this can be changed to any year, because the name of the moons don't change. And I was actually thinking of starting this as, well, I suppose as a stitch along, or if you want to stitch it, you know, but to do it in the full moon every month. So if you want to do, it was just something I actually thought about at the start of the year, which probably would have made sense to start it then, but to do it like the day before the full moon day and the day after, just work on that. Or if you want to work a few days before, if you just want to work on the day, there's no strict rule or anything like that there that I would put in place, but just something that we could, you know, if you fancy it. And if you're interested, leave a comment below and I'll see then what we can do. Because I do love that one and I would love to get it, especially that the full coverage bit at the top is gorgeous with a little cherub. So it's just something I thought of at the start of the year, and then with one thing and everything else I never got round to it, and now we're in April, almost halfway through April, and it's still not done. So it could maybe be something to start in June, halfway through the year. I don't even know when the full moon is in June, but as I say, if you're interested, just leave a comment below and we'll see what we could maybe do. Now these ones, the next lot, are ones that I don't actually, they're PDFs or I haven't printed them out yet, that sort of thing. As I say, if I can get, I'll put a wee picture up here of them. So I have Winter Wonderland by the Artsy Housewife. There's the next two as well as the Artsy Housewife. There is the Winter Wonderland. I think it was free for like a day, and that was the reason how I got it. It's lovely. We have Summer Plums, which I actually have kitted. I have the threads, bar I think 2, which I ended up having to steal for another project. So I've it nearly kitted up, let's put it like that. I have fabric there, so there's no problem with that. And there is Joy and Triumph. Yes, I'm just thinking, was that the fruit? No, it wasn't. I bought it off her website as well. So they were all the Artsy Housewife. Then I have a couple of full coverage ones. So this one is by Stitches So Beautiful, and it is Woman in a Field. Now, she has a number of women in a field, and they're all equally as gorgeous as the next one, but this was the one I really liked. Just love the yellows and the purples, and purple's my favourite colour anyway, so just loved all those colours together. The artist on that one is, now we're gonna absolutely trash Spanish or Portuguese, not sure. Eder Jose Rosa is the artist on that one. The next one I have is Arabic Princess. I'm not even chancing the name on this one, so it's Heaven and Earth Designs, it's through. But again, the colours are amazing. They are just dual colours, absolutely beautiful. So that was my reasoning for that one. And then, if you've seen, as I say, last week's video, I spoke about these. I'm not a week away, and I don't remember what I've done, but I don't think I was able to get photographs. I've been able to get one. These are both from the Vivster. She is on Etsy. I was able to get a photograph of rainbow colour blocks. So it's just gorgeous, all the different colours there. And the last one, the last one, and I cannot get a photograph of it. I've checked and I can't find one, is Ottoman Tiles Pink. I'll search before putting this up. I'll give it another search again to see if I can get a photograph, but at the minute I can't, and it is the most gorgeous colours. It is, I think there's 10 colours in it, but it is amazing. Purples, oranges, pinks, just that all done in different pattern. It's gorgeous, and I hope I can get a photograph to put up here. But that is everything. As I say, it's maybe bigger than some people's, it's maybe nowhere near as big as others, but it's my wee stash, so it is, and I'm happy with it. It will be added to. As I say, going through it, I have seen stuff I forgot I had. There is stuff there that any amount of smalls that I could pick from, so I'll have a good look through it and see about starting some smalls, because it's lovely working on big pieces, but when you're not finishing anything and you're just constantly working, this is me personally. Other people probably could work on big pieces all the time and it wouldn't bother them, but I just find after a while I maybe lose motivation because I'm just not getting anything. I'm not seeing anything finished, properly finished. So I'll have a good look through everything now that I have it all out, and especially the magazines as well. But as I say, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got this far, thank you so much. If you could like the video And if you aren't already subscribed, if you could hit that subscribe button, it's free, so there's nothing that has to be paid or anything. I'd be really grateful. Again, just a reminder, I have the cross stitch shop now, which is woollywoolysheepsheep.co.uk. It has loads of patterns in it, and I'm just working through getting the accessories and whatnot added at the minute. So there's maybe just not as much as what I want there to be, but I'm getting it added. It is here, it's just getting it added. So no, that is everything. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.